Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to HPT Live Trading Session. Today we are going to be executing our super simple three-step approach, and it's going to be glorious. It's going to be an amazing time. I love these lives because we get people from all over. We're trying to shoot for 100 people to come today. So make sure you like this, share it with your friends, just let them know what we're doing and what HPT is all about. Because guys, I'm going to tell you this right now. When you start trading in a manner where you're no longer extremely emotional, everything starts to shift. Okay. And that's the main purpose over here at HPT, is to teach traders a system that actually works. Okay. To teach them exactly what to look for and to show them how to execute. Okay, so that's exactly what we're going to be going over today in this video. If you want any more content like this, make sure you like, subscribe, all that. But guys, remember, the goal today is simply to execute a flawless system. I am absolutely pumped. Hold on one second. See if we can get rid of that glare. Bam, there we go. So yeah, guys, once again, another Friday. We're going to be executing beautifully. The market has been crazy. Like, let's look at it. And, you know, and I wanted to hop on a little bit earlier today so that we can go actually been working. I think this is a very important part that a lot of traders don't discuss, right? It's very important for us to understand what's working and what isn't working. And this is kind of like a reflection, like, on the current market conditions. Okay, like, let's just pull up the daily here. Every single day before I trade, I like to whip out a larger time frame and kind of get that a little bit more context on where we're currently at. Okay, so if I whip out the weekly here, you're gonna see, like, we're rallying. We are in a bull market. We are absolutely just ripping. Buyers have been showing a lot of dominant force. Let me get rid of some of these arrows here. Like, look at just how, like, you know, once again, buyers are showing a lot of strength. What color is the EMA cloud? It's green. What direction are we headed? We're headed up. Okay, these are just simple ways to, once again, give you just a little more context of what sort of market you're actually dealing with. Okay, we're rallying. Look at this. We're absolutely cooking. But we're day traders, so the daily time frame matters, but not as much as the lower time frames, right? So now I like to whip out the 1 hour. And now, once again, we got this very simple way of identifying opportunity. Okay, the first thing I'm going to want to do is identify my pit numbers. Okay, my pit numbers are the previous day high, previous day low, and then 4 blue lines are what I like to call critical levels. Okay, critical levels. Give me 1 second. I'm going to show you something. Critical levels are extremely important. Okay, if you click that first link below in my bio, it's going to bring you to my website. On my website, I break down this 3-step approach that has absolutely changed my life. Okay, trading this very simple 3-step approach has given me and hundreds of traders consistency, confidence, and conviction. Okay, very important words right there, right? Consistency. What's that mean? That means we have a consistent way to get in and out of the market, regardless of the current market conditions. Now, okay, this is backed by over 10 months of data. We have been collecting data on this strategy for the last 10 months. If I pull up the Discord, I could show you here. I document and log all the trades that we've taken in the last 10 months. Check this out. This is 10 months of HPT crossover data, right? Here's May, and it goes all the way back to September of last year. Okay, so once again, the wins, the losses, everything that makes up this 3-step approach. Okay, so number 3 is conviction. That stems from confidence. Okay, for you to have the conviction required, you need to understand the data. You need, like, okay, like, how often is this actually working? If and when I see it, I pull the trigger. Okay, there's no if, there's no and, there's no but. When I see my criteria, I pull the trigger, and then we capitalize on what we like to call healthy opportunity. So make sure you click these links below, subscribe. I send out free data reports every single week on this strategy and a free mini course. So take advantage. This is a super valuable resource. And before we get into the live, we are currently offering 3 ways to get involved with High Performance Trader. The best seller right now is the Trader Bootcamp 12-month access to the online Discord. One-time payment, $150. This gives you 12 months access and sessions with me. Okay, this way you master our approach, understand our strategy, and know how to execute it. Okay, but if you want to just get involved on a monthly access for our alerts, there's a segment here for you. And then there's the VIP mentorship program. Okay, this is a curriculum that focuses on the 3 main goals of a day trader. Okay, those goals are identifying healthy opportunity, executing the opportunity, and managing the opportunity. Okay, very effective mentorship. So check those out. Click those links. It's very valuable resources that we offer. And this is what you're going to see today while we're executing. Okay, you're going to see what we trade, our style, what we look for every single day. That's exactly what you're going to see us do today. Okay, we have a approach that's non-biased. Okay, so if I whip out the Discord, I'm going to show you guys exactly what the pre-market plan is. And once again, every day before I trade, what I like to do is remind myself what works, okay? And one of those things that works is always remaining non-biased, okay? I never have a daily bias. I'm never assuming, oh, it's going to rally today. Oh, it's a bull market. Buyers are in control, so now I'm only going to go long. No, that's retarded. That's how you get smoked, okay? The market is designed to trick you. Okay, it is constantly outsmarting traders. It's a zero-sum game. Every time you lose, somebody else is winning. Every time you win, somebody else is. Okay, so you have to be like water. You got to be like Bruce Lee. You got to be able to get in and out in a flow, in a mentality that doesn't anchor you to one specific perspective. Okay, so I like to approach the market from a non-biased perspective, which means it's either going to go up or it's going to go down. Which levels should I watch so I can determine which way it's going to go? And this is why, like, this is what the pint numbers have really done for me. Like, a lot of traders are like, dude, Josh, why do you trade these pint numbers? Like, why do you love them? Well, number one, they have abnormal amounts of volume. Okay, so open print, end of day, PDL, previous day high, previous day low, previous day open. Okay, those are the 5 main pint numbers that we trade. They have abnormal, irregular amounts of volume. Therefore, I'm going to watch to see who controls that level. Okay, like the pint numbers are going to paint the picture. Right? If sellers control open print, I'm now going to look to target previous day open print and end of day. Okay. If buyers control open print, I'm going to look to target previous day high. You guys see how the system, like, we rely on the system. The system's a perspective. Okay. Like, no matter what, I'm either trading up or I'm trading down. Okay. Like, we've taken the mysterious confusion of the market completely out of the equation. Okay. Today we're looking to trade up if buyers control open print, or we're going to trade down if sellers control open print, right? So once again, not overthinking, not overanalyzing. If buyers control, we go long. Okay. How do we know they control it? By using our super simple 3-step criteria. See, once again, this is like, when I say this, it's from a state where I understand entirely what it's like to be an emotional trader. Okay, I've been trading for 7 years. The first 4 of them was an emotional nightmare. Okay, that means, like, is it going up? Is it going down? Oh, what if I'm getting faked out? Right? Oh, what if large money's outsmarting me? Blah blah blah. No, dude, you're outsmarting yourself. You are outsmarting yourself every single day. Like, yes, don't get me wrong, large money, they're tricky, right? But in reality, we have the tools to spot exactly what they're doing, right? When we use our moving averages, right? Like, let's go over yesterday's trade real quick before, what do we got? We got 8-9 minutes. Yesterday's trade, I took a long play right here. All right, I'm going to just highlight it so everyone can see it. right? So this yellow box was our long play. And if I whip out here in the Discord, I could show you guys in the daily recap, I capitalized on 102% ROI on this trade. I actually made more. That's just when I screenshot it. But basically, what you see here is like this trade, there's no way you could have prepared for this exact setup, okay? Which is why a pre-market plan should be nothing more than just a general idea of a bullish and bearish scenario, right? Like, let's keep it real. Is there anyone in the world that could have been in pre-market, oh, at 1:05 p.m., we're going to get buyers that are going to defend open print and it's going to rally? No, there's no way, right? Once again, you got to be like water. You got to be like Bruce Lee, right? Move like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Okay? Like there's no way to predict anything. The only thing we can do is remain hyper aware of what the market's telling us off the critical levels, okay? Look, here's open print, the 930 bell. Sellers push price into it, okay? And then buyers come up into the EMA cloud. We identify buying pressure in the EMA cloud. We pop above the 20 EMA. I go long. I go long because I get a red bar that was ignored, okay? This is a red bar that gets ignored. And look at how buyers disrespected the 20 EMA. So once again, you see how I'm using the EMA cloud to validate opportunity, okay? Yes, sellers didn't defend it, but buyers disrespected the shit out of it. Therefore, that is how we like to identify opportunity. There's opportunity there, okay? Sellers are losing. If sellers, once again, zero-sum game. When someone loses, someone wins. If sellers are losing the EMA cloud and you're bouncing off open print, listen, baby, we headed up to the high. Like that's literally, like that's what's going through my mind when I see that. So I enter long, I stop right here, boom. Captured a glorious move up into the high, right? And once again, like this isn't like, oh my God, look at me. It's like, guys, remember, this is what's working, okay? Use your moving averages. And this is what you're going to see today when we're trading live, okay? You're going to see us use our critical levels. You're going to see us use our moving averages, okay? That RBI, GBI, you're going to see it. And you're going to watch me as I go, all right, yeah, that looks okay. Oh, no, there we go. Sellers just lost open print. Let's go long or whatever it is. So, oh, I love that coffee. When that coffee hits, bro, it's over. So I'm excited, man. This is going to be really good. I'm super pumped, man. I'm looking for, what the heck? Okay, there we go. So yeah, yesterday, and the market's been tough. That doesn't, like, I took a loss yesterday too. I took a loss right here. And then we captured that move. And then I took another long right here. And once again, like using the moving averages. Look at how price came into the 50, right? So when we come into the 50, we have to ask ourselves, who's going to control it? Okay, look at the 1 hour 9. We're above it. Look at the bounce off the 50. Okay, we bounce off the 50. Buyers respect the shit out of it. So I took it long. Look at that green candle. That thing was a monster. Straight monster bounce off the 50 EMA, off the 1 hour 9. Red bar ignored in long, stop below. Okay, that was another good trade, right? Once again, oh, Tesla. Let's talk about Tesla. So you guys know it's Friday. You guys know how much I love to smack Tesla on Fridays as well. So let's check out Tesla. I want to do a quick pre-market plan here on Tesla as well. All right, so once again, keeping it very simple, we have our upside targets. We have our downside targets. I pull targets from the daily time frame, okay? This is literally how I do it, guys. I go, all right, we sold off here. So I identify my pint numbers, okay? Previous day high, EOD, PDL. And then I go, all right, let's look to the left. Okay, we got a level right here. Check. Where am I grabbing this level? Literally from 710. That level is what's closest to the low. Therefore, that's my next bearish target. Okay, we got a level here, here, here. So now those are my levels of interest. Now, once again, to the upside, we got 312, 68, we got 317, we got 319. Tesla has a lot of room to breathe to the upside right here, guys. Do not sleep on Tesla today. We got a very large gap down due to earnings. So now I'm watching to see if buyers could show up, show strength, and capitalize on a fire move to the upside. And it's 0 day. So there's going to be a lot of opportunity here on Tesla. You got to loosen up a little bit. Can't be too serious. You know what I'm saying? And Dizzy, what's up, brother? Looking to capitalize today. We're going to absolutely kill it. Yeah, check it out. We got phenomenal resources down below. I'm literally taking 2 more members in the Trader Bootcamp program for summer. I've gotten bombarded with traders, so I only have enough room for 2 more. Looking forward to new members joining the team. The Trader Bootcamp program is so effective because we literally have sessions, we break down the strategy, and we dive very deep into what works over here at HBT. It's really good for one-on-one. So if you're looking for that resource, make sure you take advantage of it while it is still open. It'll probably get buttoned up in this session, and that's what happened last session. And I love it. I love seeing traders willing to try new things, join our team. Our team is literally my main goal with HBT was to build an environment that just helps traders do what's actually working. You know, that's why we're so data oriented. That's why we're so focused on, you know, collecting data, executing on the data, and stuff like that, right? So make sure you check that out. Fabio, what's up, brother? Got some more HBT members here. All right, so once again, we're watching Tesla and we're watching SPY. Let's get paid. We got 9:30 bell coming up here. I'm about to use the head. Once again, guys, let's use our strategy. Let's use our approach. Let's see here if we could get something beautiful off the open, target the upside, and then target the downside, okay? So I'm going to use the bathroom, and then we're going to get started. All right, team, let's get this money. Let's get this money. Watching Tesla here as we approach previous day high. Watching SPY as well as we come into 63542. That level was a part of the pre-market plan. If we move out that pre-market plan here real quick, you can see I'm watching this level. This is a very important level right here. Sellers here, I'm targeting downside pit numbers. Buyers here, I'm targeting upside pit numbers, okay? Keep it very simple, all right? We like to stay like Bruce Lee. Move like a butterfly, sting like a bee, okay? Open bell goes off, ding, ding, ding. Open print. Here we go. Let's get it. Once again, too, this is why, if, in my opinion, our approach is so effective. Jeez. What up, baby? Yeah, this thing is... Yeah. No, I just want... These things are retarded. I will. Love you, baby. Yo, my bad. My smoke alarm went off. We're good. We're good. All right, well, look at Tesla here coming in hot. Got buyers coming in with strength above previous day high. All right, so the main thing you want to do every time is watch and go just run through the story, okay? Buyers above this level is bullish up until 312.68. But once again, just because we get a little bit of buying don't mean she's going to rally, okay? You got to give her a little bit to breathe. The news looks kind of low today, so we should be good. Once again, I don't know if Trump's going to tweet something. I don't know. He's got something going on with Powell. Listen, just, and this is what I always say. Just never put yourself in a vulnerable scenario, okay? It's 2025. We got tons of crazy shit going on in the world. Just just never put yourself in a crazy situation. I'm definitely watching Tesla though. I want to see a healthy 1 hour trend for a possible move to the upside. Sometimes what you'll see with Tesla is you'll get these very strong rallies followed by a reversal. So let's see what happens there. It's coming into a pretty important level here. Let me whip out that daily. See what we get. Yeah, so you see what I'm looking at right here? Bam. Got a little break and retest up here at 312.68. Oh, SPX. Let's see what she's telling us. Bam. Oh, shit. Snap. I ain't even chart. All right, ready? So this is PDH. Bam. Okay, PDH. Let me get rid of this guy right here. This is how I chart every single day. It's very, very simple. So I'll pull here. That's previous day high. Check. That's our upside target. Okay. And then we got EOD right there. Bam. And then we got another downside target. I'll just say target. Bam. Okay. All right. So getting a little bit of selling right there. Also, look at SPX opening right there at the 50 EMA. Very important level on SPX, dude. The 50 EMA is extremely important to watch. All right. So we're going to be watching that as well. And then this right here is previous open print. So we're going to come here and we're going to go pre-OP. Keeping it nice and easy. Easy. I like that buying right there. SPY. Give me bullish criteria. Bullish criteria, and I got to take it long. You guys already know it. I get moving average cross and an RBI. I got to take it long. Tesla coming in with the buyers. Okay. Got fire alarms and shit going off. That's hilarious. Okay. Coming up into the 1 hour trend. Patience. I hope everyone's excited. I'm going to Texas here soon. It's going to be awesome. Taking me, my girl, my daughter. We're going down to see some family. So I'm super excited on that. I'm still going to be trading. Still going to be going live and all that. So that's what's so awesome about trading. All you got to do is bring your laptop and you can just crush the market wherever you're at. So, and that's the main goal. You know what I'm saying? The main goal every day is literally like not to overcomplicate it, just to get in and out of the market. Oh, is there opportunity? If so, I take it. I really like this. I like this candle right here on SPY. This is glorious. Another thing I like about it is if I pull up the SPX chart, we holding that 50. Got the inverted chart over here. Looking for bearish criteria on the inverted. And we got SPX right here. Strong move off open print. Very strong. Look at SPX here cooking. Got a little pocket right here between price and the moving average. Well, you already know it. Got to be careful of them pockets. Pockets mean pull back. So let's give it a minute here. See what she gives us. And this is, I truthfully believe this is why this strategy helps so many traders, is because it literally keeps you extremely patient. Hold on. Like, patience is key. Patience is key. Yeah, it looks great right now. But until the criteria is present, I can't trust the trend. I like this moving average, though. This looks a little pretty. All right, so we're coming up to our critical level of interest, 63542. All right, buying acceptance above this level is very bullish. I will be looking to target yesterday's highs if we can hold this. You guys see how we got this little left shoulder, head, right shoulder, okay? That doesn't mean sellers are going to take it. What it means is it's an area of value, okay? If buyers show strength, if we get above this 1 hour 9 right here and we get an RBI, this thing's going to cook. This thing's going to cook. Tesla coming in hot. Look at that, man. Last week, we murdered Tesla. I had a phenomenal trade on Tesla last week. Once again, just staying patient until the strategy presented. Once the strategy presented, you execute. There's no thinking. There's no if, and, but, what. None of that. When you see it, you pull a trigger, and you literally manage your risk, and you manage the trade. It's a very important level right here, though. So once again, we're going to wait to see if we get our criteria. I got my eye on Tesla as well. Tesla as well. Boom. Once again, guys, take advantage of our summer special. Trader Bootcamp, 150. I'm looking for 2 more traders this month. 2 more traders that want to lock in 12-month access to our Discord with one-on-one sessions with me so that you can master our approach. Take advantage of this in the link below. Get your data reports and mini course sent to you so that you can learn the strategy that we are trading today, okay? This is the strategy that literally pulls the emotion out of the game. You stay patient, you wait for it, you pull the trigger, you execute. We're sitting at an 81% win ratio over the last 10 months, okay? And like I was telling you guys before, right? Like, why does this actually work? Is it perfect? Does it just always give you amazing opportunity? No. The reason why this strategy works the way it does is literally because it keeps your ass patient. Patient. Like right now, we're looking at this and there's no move for us. So it's not necessarily that you win constantly. The reason why the strategy works so well is because when you have the data, you don't take bad setups anymore. And when we pull those bad setups out of your journal, your equity curve starts to rise. That is why the Trader Bootcamp special is so effective, or just any sort of HPT resource, because I'm going to show you exactly how to execute this strategy. And with this strategy, you stop taking stupid, bad, nonsense, garbage trades. You're way more effective, you're way more efficient, and you are way more patient. So take advantage. Like I said, I got two more slots this month. All right, market opens up. We're battling that 1 hour, and we are battling 36542. Tesla getting a little extended from that 1 hour 9. So I'm gonna hold off on longs. It just is what it is. SPX, what you telling me? What you got for me? SPX with the clean bounce off the open. Same with SPY. I just really don't like anything I see right now. But let's see. We could get an RBI right here. A red bar ignored right here, and I will enter into the market targeting previous day high. See, once again, leaning on the strategy. Okay, look, where's the 1 hour? We are on the 1 hour. Go through the data. When you are on the 1 hour, you tend to get explosive moves. Okay, that's the 1 hour trend. All right, so let's see what we get here. We might get it, we might not. The market will tell us. Move like a butterfly, sting like a bee. That's what trading's all about, dude. Trading is all about you staying patient, waiting for your edge. We have no anxiety right now. We're literally just chilling, emotionless. When we see our edge, we pull the fact. Let's pull up some contracts and let's see what we get. Tesla getting a pretty nice rejection here off that what level is that? 313. Ooh, SPY's looking good, guys. SPY's looking pretty. We're not there yet, but we get a art. See, look right here, guys. Watch what the RBI does for us right here. We're staying patient. We're diligent. We know if we get a candle that breaks that high, I'm in the trade. Okay. As a matter of fact, let me pull up my cons. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Then look, what would my risk be? 40 cents, 50 cents? You see what I'm saying? But if we don't get it, so instead of pulling the trigger immediately and hoping, now we're staying patient. We're waiting for the market to tell us she is in the proper market condition. This is the game trader. This is the changer right here. This is why HBT is so effective, because we're teaching traders to not just hop in this garbage. There's nothing here for me yet. There's literally nothing. Until I get an RBI right here, I'm doing nothing. And now, once again, we're not hopping. We're not hoping. We're not just going to execute because the endorphins or the dopamine or the adrenaline. No, we're staying patient, and we are trading a very simple strategy. If it ain't simple, I can't do it. Todd, tell him. If it ain't simple, I can't do it. We got to keep it simple over here. All right, Tesla, where you at? Coming back up to open print. This is key right here, guys. We get an RBI here. I'm definitely going long. Oh, it's looking pretty. It's looking pretty. Oh, so pretty. Oh, how many? All right, so we still got like 2 minutes left in this candle. We might get it. We might not. We might get it. It might not. Honestly, SBX is. I would. You know what? Let's just stay patient. Stay patient. If we get the RBI, we take it. No RBI, no trade. That's simple. I like the bounce. I like the moving average cross. It's at the critical level. Okay. It's at the 1 hour 9. This is key. This is key. We got orb. Okay. First 15-minute open range breakout. Let's see what we get. SPX is just cooking here. Look at this. All right, so the range on this candle is 30 cents. 30 cents. That's all we're risking if we go long here. That inverted chart's looking very bearish. This looks just like Monday's trade, guys. Or what was it? Monday or Tuesday? Might have been Wednesday. Can't remember. Look at Tesla. What I say? Rally, then reversal. Let's see what happens. And in reality, what we're watching is just the moving average. Like when we get extended from that moving average, you're going to get the pullback. Oh. All right, let's see here. All right, guys. We break 63541. I'm going to enter this trade long. Let's see what we get. This is a moving average cross off open with a red bar. It needs to get ignored. Boom. Hopping in this long. Hold up. Not in it yet. Hold on. Not in that. Let's see what happens right here. I want to see buyers defend this. I did not get in that. I was literally a second away from pulling that trigger. I just want to see what happens here. I like that that red bar was ignored. I like that we're at the 1 hour time frame. I just didn't. There was no follow through. So, and this is a very important level, but this candle did ignore the previous candle. That is definitely bullish. It's definitely bullish. I see how I draw a box. I'm drawing a box around the red candle. This now becomes the area of value. Okay. See, this is kind of choppy right here. Let's see what happens. I tell you what, if buyers lose this, it's definitely gonna get a little bit more bearish. But notice here the battle. You see how it comes down to the bottom of the previous candle. Okay, we need to watch this. This is important. If buyers hold this, it's gonna rally. If buyers end up holding this, I'm gonna trade a little larger size. I'm watching this close right here. This is key. This is key. I just look at SPX. I just don't like the 3 bars here on SPX. And there's just no structure here. But hold on. See? Look what we're getting. All right, ready? I got the 6375 calls. I haven't got in yet. I'm looking for a little bit of strength here from buyers. I like how they haven't lost that low yet, but it looks like hold on. See? You see how it more of a battle. Look at this is the RBI in action right here. Oh, dude, if this on SPX, if buyers take this, it's gonna pop. Watch. They haven't taken it yet. So this box, this is the area of value. I'm telling you guys, once you start trading these RBI, GBIs, everything starts to shift. If I was in this trade long, which once again, I am not, but if I was, my stop would probably be a little bit below open print. Yeah, that's literally only 30 cents away from the entry. Because open print's it's a very important level. Biggest reason why I didn't enter in this, though, is just because the way SPX here, we got these 3 candles, but they have wicks on the top of them, right? And so they couldn't really close that strong. And there was no red bar ignored on SPX. Yes, we did get one on SPY. So let's see what happens. And that's another thing, guys, right? Like, this market's been, pretty choppy. It's completely okay to sit back and let the market kind of show. Oh, see? Look. Oh, this looks pretty. This looks pretty. All right, let's break that high. If we break 63541, I'm getting in this long. And I'm targeting previous day high. Yeah, snow. You guys see though? You see how buyers wouldn't let sellers push price below the previous candle. That is key. That is what we look for. Ready? What's going to happen? What's going to happen, baby? Ooh. All right, give me a pullback. I want to see a healthy 5-minute here. That is. All right, I'm in it. Hold on. Hold up. So, just to be clear, we did get a red bar ignored, okay? This red bar was ignored. This candle did break the high, but ooh, I like this. I like it. Hold on. It's just a little choppy right here. Look at the moving average, okay? It's being respected. Sellers are pushing price into it. We're getting these nice wicks to the downside. This is the inverted chart right here. Look at Tesla. I might be trading a long on Tesla here in a minute. I just don't like how wiki this is, dude. Some super ultra wiki. Ultra wiki. Oh, yeah. Look at that 2 minute. Look at that 2 minute. Boom, boom, boom. What we gonna get? Boom. All right, I'm in this. I just took this long, and I'm going to put a stop loss below open print. Let's see if we can capture a beautiful move here up into previous day high. This is the strategy, so I got to take it. This is what we always talk about, right? Like it's not like when it comes to executing, it's not what you think's going to happen. It's not what you want to happen, okay? It's what the market's telling you that's happening. You got to take this long. That's our strategy. Open print, moving average cross, red bar gets ignored. So now I'm looking to see buyers hold this. Let's pull up Tesla, see if we can bust a move over here as well. Tesla, we're a little extended here from the 1 hour 9. All right, so SPY, I'm going to want to keep my stop loss a little bit below open print. Let's see what we get. Now, at this point, all you can do is trust the strategy. That's it. All you can do is just trust the strategy. Trust the strategy. Trust the 10 months of data. Don't trust you. Don't trust your emotion. Trust the strategy. Okay? When you get the strat, you take the trade. My stop loss is probably going to go, and I'm just going to leave it below that red bar. All right, let's get that rally. Let's get that money. That's it. Every day. Same thing, guys. Every single day. Same exact thing. Beautiful move above 63542. Let's target previous day high. Boom, 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 boom. I want to see healthy trends only. See what that 1 hour looks like. Now, like guys, right now I'm literally risking less than 20%. I'm risking less than 20% to capitalize on a move that could ROI. That's a win. Okay? When you are trading proper risk management, you are winning. That's it. Took 3 trades yesterday. One of them was a loss. 2 of them were wins. That's literally that's the game. If you were playing blackjack, right? Ooh, look at Eric. Look at Tesla. Yeah, look at that. I just don't like that 1 hour. And there's no moving average cross here on Tesla, so I'm gonna stay a little patient. Stay a little patient here on Tesla. So anytime we're extended from the 1 hour, I'm looking for a move. Ooh, that's like right off the Eric. Look at that. That's pretty. That's pretty. It's okay. Let's just stay patient here. All right, SPX. Let's see what we get. We're having a little problems here at 63542, but I'm watching the trend. I'm watching the moving average. Listen, guys, I really don't care about the back, forth, up, the down, none of that. I'm watching the trend, baby. If that trend stays healthy, I got to stay in. It's that simple. Don't let the bearish candle fool you. Don't let it's a doji. Screw all that, okay? Don't care about none of it. All I'm watching is the moving averages. How do they look? What does healthy mean? Healthy means continuation. That's it. Well, 3%. Tesla with a nice push. I got the inverted chart up on Tesla just in case everybody's like, what the heck? But you guys see how, like, now I'm in the trade, okay? I don't care about anything. I let the trade do what the trade's going to do, okay? I don't, oh my God, I don't like how slow it's moving. Oh, it's not, dude, we conjure up these false expectations of what a good trade should be. You guys know, on average, it takes 60 to, what was it? Hour to an hour 20 for the market imbalance, meaning open print to PDH, on average last month. I've went through the data. It takes almost an hour or more for a imbalance to happen, okay? So once again, just because it might not be moving the way you want it to, okay, doesn't mean it's not working. The market is going to move on how the market wants to. I just really try to watch those moving averages and just let her do her thing. So I'm gonna paint it like this so people know what we're doing. That's what we're looking for right here. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go late. Dark. There we go. Is that gonna work? No. All right. Uh-oh. 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 Not worried. Don't care. Don't care. All I'm watching is the moving average. Let's see it. That's all. Not gonna work. All right, my stop here is 635.11. Can she hold? Can she hold? Down 13%. This is why I like this trade. This is very low risk. Very low risk here. I'm going to open it up to like right around open print. This RBI needs to hold. Don't like that. Let's just make it gray. Once again, don't get freaked out. This is just chop. Look at Tesla. Strong push. This is just chop. Until this red bar gets ignored, this thing, buyers, they hold it. Let's see if they can hold it. Yeah, I don't like that. All right, let's see. Putting up a hell of a fight right here. Yeah, that's a strong bit of selling right there. Let's see. I'm down 11%. That's it. 11%. Once again, this is super effective risk management. It's just this is a very important level. So I really want to see buyers take it. Eric, check out that Tesla RBI right there. That it's holding pretty well. I'm watching. Let's see if we can get a pullback into that level. Probably going to get stomped out of this, and that's okay. That's completely fine. Let's see here. I got my stomp out is at $600 a contract here on SPX. Bought them for $810. So once again, I'm risking $210 here on this trade. That's super effective risk. On my winning trades, I'm making at least $600, $700, $800. So that's completely fine. That is a strong move out, but I'm going to focus on the RBI. Okay, the RBI is what matters. Until that breaks, I stay in the trade. Look it. Come on, buyers. See if they can take it. Tesla is ripping. Tesla. You got, like, just watch the RBI. That's why I tell every single one of my clients, like, look at that. Look at that. You know how many traders probably got shook out of that? Not HPT traders. HPT traders, no, listen, until this red bar gets ignored, buyers are in control. Let's see if they can hold it. All right, watching Tesla here as we come up to that 50 EMA. Look at that. Coming right up into that 50 EMA and 312.68. SPY buyers need to take this level. They have yet to close above it. 635.42. Very important level here on SPY. Once again, just gonna trust the RBI. Red bar was ignored. Hey, when I see that, I know on average I'm getting a continuation. I don't get to pick which ones work, which ones don't. All I know is when I see it, I pull the trigger. And that's exactly what our boy Mark Douglas teaches us. Okay? We never get to pick which one works, which one doesn't. Only thing we could ever do is execute on our strategy without emotion. So here, if not, I am ready to stomp out of this trade at 635. Let me see. I'll tell you exactly the exact spot I'm going to stomp out. At 635.11. I'm going to get out of this at 635.10. So we got 13 cents until I get out of this trade. You can always get back in it. It's not worth. I'll give it to 635. I'll give it to open print 635.06. See what happens. Close. I'm still in it. Still in it. Still in it. Let's see what we get. It's definitely a little choppy. Tesla's looking beautiful. Definitely should have traded Tesla. That's all right. We'll end up hitting Tesla. Yeah, buyers struggling at that level up there. Good news though is this trade's risk was so tight. It was literally 30 cent risk. Like when you can take a losing trade and lose less than 20%, that's a win in my book. Yeah, it's looking weak. 630. I got my stop loss in on my contract at 600. It just went down to 620. All right, I'm out. Yep, hit me. First trade, loss. But what's that telling us? That's telling us that sellers showed a lot of strength at this level. And you know what else it's telling me? That the market conditions are definitely a little bit choppy right now. That's what's most important, okay? We've seen our strategy, we executed it, and it had no follow-through, okay? So now the market conditions are pretty choppy here. So let's see if we can get some bearish criteria, and we'll take the market short, targeting end of day. Tesla with a healthy 5-minute trend right here. See, look at, we're going to get some chop today. We're going to get some chop. Unfortunately, the market just has definitely been a little choppy. $220 loss on that trade. That's a win. That is that right there is literally like when because in my mind I'm thinking risk reward. Okay, if I'm only ever risking $200, then on my winning trades I'm locking in 300, 400, 500, 600. That right there, that's why this strategy works so well. You're only ever risking one bar. Like when you're only risking 1 bar, watch. I bet this gets choppy as hell, Todd. Watch. I have a feeling this is about to get really choppy. Any time the strategy doesn't continue, the day turns out to be not the whole day, but it ends up getting a little choppy. Look at Tesla right here. This thing is pumping. Pumping. See? Look at the bullshit in front of us. But you know what? You just got to love it. You just got to love it. What was I going to do? Put my stop all the way down here? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just not how I do it. I only like to ever risk 1 bar. That's it. It's not about getting lucky. It's about executing appropriately. So let's see what we get. What's SPX telling us? Look at SPX off open print. That's hilarious. Ooh, sellers. Seller said, no, you're coming with me. So now I'm going to ask myself, if I get a GBI here, do I want to go short? No. I don't know. I mean, we're bouncing off the 1 hour. We rejected 63542. I mean, this is looking a little bearish. Let's see what the 1 hour is telling me. Buyer showing up strong here on the open print. Damn. Tesla still just cooking. Yeah, well, you know what? Let's look at what the risk will be. If we get a GBI here, we got to risk 50 cents to entertain a short play. I'll probably hold off on it. What I don't like right now is the fact that open print just really isn't getting respected that well. It's just all over the place. I also don't like these violent moves. We've been getting a lot of these lately. They're annoying. They're extremely annoying. Large move down, large move up, right? It's the whipsaw price action that just smokes retail traders. So let's stay patient here. Let me see what Tesla's telling me. What a strong move on Tesla. Damn. Look at that. Red bar ignored, healthy off the EMA cloud. Let's see what the 2 minutes telling us. Anything pretty. I'm watching Tesla for a possible 20 EMA retest. Watching SPY here. Just battle at the open. Also, we're battling the 50 EMA here on SPX. That's very important level. This candle's a bit large. And for all my orb traders, we have not yet found acceptance outside of an orb. So yeah, Todd, I agree. I think a break and retest outside of orb would be probably the best way to approach this price action. Tesla above 312.68 is very bullish. It's just cooking so fast. I can't really find too good of an entry here on Tesla. About to get another red bar ignored here. Healthy 5-minute trend. Look at SPY. Dude, look at SPY. I love it. I love when shit like that happens. I love it. Because you know what? Now we get a little bit more context too of what we're looking at, okay? We're coming up to orb. We're coming up to 63542. Buyers have held. If I pull up SPX, look. Buyers have held the open. They're holding the 50. What about this price action is no good though? It's choppy as all hell, okay? So this is where we step back for a little bit and we go, all right, do I actually want to participate? It's Friday. I've taken one loss. What do I need to see to get into the market? I need to see valid entry criteria. I'm gonna need some acceptance outside 63542 for a possible move up into PDH. That's crazy. This has been, and we got to remind ourselves, guys, like we're trading around all-time high. This is the sort of shit you get. Like you literally get this crazy back forth whipsaw, large money's just, whip up, whip down, take this, take that. But you know what? We stayed controlled. We didn't, we didn't get vulnerable. We didn't break character. We didn't do anything we shouldn't have. Therefore, boom. We're still allowed, we're doing exactly what we should be doing. That's good. It's just choppy. It's just a bit choppy. Patience. Patience. Where's my weights? Oh, hold up. That's why you guys can't see me. I'm watching Tesla. Look at Tesla's 5-minute trend here. Let's take a break on SPY real quick and let's focus in here on Tesla. Tesla's got pretty bullish market conditions. I'm watching the 2-minute 20 here on Tesla. It's my phone. Tesla pays exceptionally well on Friday. I just don't like that pocket here. You guys see the pocket on the 1 hour? Tesla doesn't move like SPY though. Like it's a little different. It's more like rally, then suck back. Rally, then suck back. So just because there's a pocket doesn't mean no long. You know what I mean? It's a little different. I'm still getting more used to Tesla. I don't trade it as often as I trade SPY. Dude, look at that. Damn. That thing is cooking. Cooking. Back above the 9 too. Let's see if buyers can hold this. Yeah, this 312.68 level it's extremely important. I got it. I really need to see buying pressure above this, and that's really what we're getting. What's SPY doing? SPY's just going back, forth, back, forth. Now, RBI here on SPY is a potential long play. We're still stuck in orb, though, so you can't really trust anything you're seeing on SPY yet. You see how SPY just can't break out of that orb? Once again, this is what keeps us extremely patient. There's no edge there for me. There's nothing there for me. I don't want to take it. And it's because this level is so damn important. Yeah, watching Tesla here at 312.68. I really want to see a bounce off that 2-minute 20. I just don't want to chase it being that extended from the 2-minute 20. And on SPY, we cannot deny the fact that there is there's a big seller up here on SPY. But they were unable to make a new low. No, this is just where I'm patient, guys. Like, there's no point in ever trying to force the market. Oh, what's it telling me? What's it trying to tell me? There's no point. Best thing to do is stay patient. If she gives us another entry criteria, we'll take it. Tesla coming up to this high right here. Let's just stay patient and see if we can get something good. You see here, previously, we rallied a little bit below the 2-minute 20, and then buyers defended it. So I'm looking for pretty much the same exact thing. I want to see price come back down to that 20, and they capture a pretty good move to the upside. But if you look at that 5-minute, we're not even going to get that. At least not yet. This is where the discipline is key, because this looks pretty good. This looks great for a long play, but it's just too extended on my larger time frame, so it's just not worth it to me. SPY, strong move up. Looks like we're finally trying to break out of that orb here. See if we can get a pullback into orb, just like Todd was talking about, for a long play. Todd, I'm gonna whip out that 2-minute. Let's see what we get here. I like the breakout past it. I want to see a little pullback though. What's this? 60? Give me that pullback. Give me that little pullback here. I really want to see it come back to that moving average. We might get it. We might not. I feel like a lot of people got suckered into where we stomped out, and that's going to provide some liquidity to the upside here. Once again, this is why the RBI is so damn important. We need a way to, kind of keep us from entering into the market before the conditions are proper. All right. See, once again, this is why the RBI, guys, this is why it's very important. It's going to keep you from this garbage. Tesla is on a tear. Look at that. Boom. See ya. That's another RBI right there on Tesla. It's probably going to rip up to 317. Five-minute trend looks very good. 1 hour trend. Shoot. And you know what? It's I guess you could say it's to be expected. You know what I'm saying? Because it's for whatever reason we're getting tons of buying pressure. So, it doesn't necessarily mean like, hey, it's not going to continue. It's just, all right, let's see if SPY can give us another RBI here. I like the pullback into orb. So far though, SPY's just kind of, it's just pretty choppy. But I like the 5-minute trend. I like where the 1 hour time frame is. This is at 63542. This is a very important level. If I get an RBI here, I will take another stab at longs targeting PDH, but I need that RBI. We might not get it. Tesla with the rally and pull back into the cloud here on the 2-minute. Damn. Look at SPY. Ready? And you know what? This is what you get. Like, look at SPX here. We're right at the 50 EMA. This is the sort of nonsense that you're gonna see sometimes. It is what it is. We can't control the chop. What we can control is how we trade the chop. Like the chop, it's inevitable, right? This is straight garbage. Garbaggio. The key though is not to put yourself in a vulnerable scenario and go full retard here trying to make $100, 200. Like, no, until the edge shows up, like nothing's worth it. I don't want to make the quick $200 and be done. No, that's not the goal. The goal is to actually wait for good price action and to capitalize on something good. Tesla with the push. Damn, I let her get away from me. Look at that. And I'm still kind of getting used to trading Tesla, but look at this. This is crazy push here. Crazy push. It's okay. I literally, I know it's unfortunate, but sometimes the better moves tend to come a little bit later. You know what I mean? And it sucks for me. All right, like a long right here is way too risky for me. Like there's no way I'm entering long right there. It's too risky. It doesn't mean that it's not going to continue. It's a super risky play. So it's best just to accept that and go, you know what? I'm chilling. I'll stay patient. I'll wait for the better setup. Chris Beckwith, what up, brother? My man killed it yesterday on the market. Great job. We got a bunch of chop suey here. Stay patient. Hello? Yeah, this is him. I'm doing well. How about yourself? Yeah. Yes. Mike, do you know when these happened? Okay, super long ago. Okay. All right, yeah, that sounds great. I'm definitely down to take care of that. Okay. Awesome. Here, let me write that down, and I'll get that over to you as soon as possible. Okay. Let me just go through everything, and I'll get that taken care of. Thank you so much, Mike. I appreciate you. Awesome. Awesome. Thanks, Mike. Lawyer. All right. That's a win. Once again, just looking at SPY, this is just straight garbage. Straight garbage. Watching Tesla. All right. So see, we didn't take it long on Tesla. All we need here is just to stay patient. SPY, dude. We're about to get another. We might get another RBI here. I don't even know if I want to take it. Meta. We got to call out with Meta. Hold on. I want to watch this RBI here on SPY. I might be taking this long here. Let's see. Let's type in Meta. Ooh, Meta's looking great for a short play. Meta's, I mean, I don't trade Meta that often. That is honestly looking like a really good, let's see what that 1 hour looks like. Yeah, it's that definitely, hold on, where's end of day? Is end of day down here? Yeah, end of day would be down here. According to the strategy, that is looking like a phenomenal, not yet, right? You need the red bar to smoke the green bar. If the red bar smokes that green bar, that's a great short play with a stop right above it, okay? But you need the red candle to smoke the green bar. If it doesn't smoke it, then there's a very high chance price is going to come back up to the highs. That's how I would approach Meta. All right, so the risk, let's see here. This candle, 46 cents. So if we take this long, our risk is going to be below the previous candle. I will take it long if we get an RBI. I'm going to be trading less size, though. Pull back here on SPY. Let me see. Or on Tesla. Maybe I'm just being super picky, but I just really want to pull back at least into the 20. With that 1 hour extension, that severe, I into that 2 minute 20 right there. I like these buyers on SPY though. This is garbage. Still struggling here at the orb. Let's see. It's the 10-10. Oh, it shut off. Okay. SPX, maybe this one. Hold on. Is that valid? Maybe. Let's see here. SPX. SPX, we did get an RBI. We did get a red bar ignored here on SPX, but I'm not trading this garbage. It's just it's no good, guys. It's Friday. Listen to me. Listen to me. Do not go full. This is not good price action. This is exactly what I teach everybody in my mentorship not to trade. So just once again, it's unfortunate, but just this is, or trade lower size. Okay, this is just it's just back forth. It's just whipsaw. I'm gonna stay patient. Wait for something nice on Tesla. Or SPY will actually give us something good. Let's see. This is the orb. We're breaking out of it. What's the 2-minute telling us? Got a little RBI here off the orb. It probably isn't a bad long. I'm not entertained. Trash. Absolute trash. You do not need to be the one that gets it right. And this is crazy. This is what I used to like. I used to constantly be like, oh, I this one looks good. Oh, if I could just get this next trade. Oh, here it is. This is where it's going to reverse. Always make your decisions based off previous price action. Does this price action here have any good follow through? None whatsoever. So there's a pretty high chance as of right now, there's not going to be any more. Watching Tesla coming into the RBI right here. So, this is just where I'm pretty much pretty patient. I mean, if I do get a valid RBI that gives me good risk, I'll take it. But I will trade lower size, okay? For anybody watching, don't risk, half your portfolio on this trade, okay? This is just it's whipsaw price action. It is what it is. It's just choppy. It's super choppy. That doesn't mean that it won't unravel. It doesn't mean that it won't unchop and become a little bit more, directional. But as of right now, this is garbage. Tesla off the 2-minute 20. Look at that. Boom. Little 2-minute 20 action. That 1 hour is still super far away. Staying patient on Tesla only because the 1 hour is so far away. Also, notice here, the moving average is pretty high up here on the 5-minute. So that's going to end up being a little magnet here for buyers once this levels out a little bit here on Tesla. All right, ready here? Yo, look at the push on SPY. Crazy push on SPY. All right, cool. So now we're getting a little bit more. And once again, this is the sort of shit you see when you're trading all-time high levels, okay? This is just back, forth, all over the place. Massive rally up, all the way up to PDH. You guys hopped in Meta? Let's look at Meta. Oh, look at that. Look at that on Meta. Okay, getting a little bit of selling here. Staying patient here. Let's see what she gives us. Now that buyers are pushing, it's probably going to rally all the way up to previous day high. Tesla, I'm watching this RBI right here. It's getting a little bit of strength. SPY, we're getting a nice little push up here into PDH. Bam. And that's, you know what? And that's exactly what we expected out of 63542, right? Once buyers took it, we were expecting for that large rally up there to PDH. So that's probably what we're going to get. We still got a very high target up here at 63657. So don't worry if you're not in the long. It's okay, right? This is just stuff that I always like to remind myself. Yes, I took a long right here and got stomped out. So what? Josh, it's rallying. Doesn't matter, right? Don't worry. There's going to be plenty of opportunity. Don't just hop in just because shit's moving, okay? This is still garbage. There's not if I learned anything this week, is to stay away from violent pushes, right? When you get to push down, stay patient, allow the market to give you something good. All right. I'm still watching Tesla here as well as we come into this RBI at, what was this? At 10:15, 10:10, 10:10. Okay. RBI, boom. Once again, right? Now I'm super glad we didn't just long that earlier because there was no follow through. Once again, we were super extended from that 1 hour 9. So now I want to stay a little patient. And this is where the magic happens. Okay? Watch Tesla. This is where the magic, sellers are going to try and we're going to wait for them to fail. When sellers end up failing, we'll then take a long play and we'll target 317. All right, ready? You guys see on Tesla, we fell outside the 2-minute 20. Buyer showed up. Let's see if we can get something similar here. SPY, buyer showing strength. Probably going to get that push up into PDH. Patience. Still, there's really still nothing really here for me. It's weird. Price is not like moving that much either. We're literally just getting like SPY's range here is like nothing. Look at this. We've literally moved. Look at this right here. $1 in the last hour. So Tesla looking a little bit more bearish. This is why I tell all you guys, get a guitar, get some weights, right? Because we're chilling. We're chilling until opportunity shows up. 2, 3. Okay. What? Look at that RBI there on Tesla that's still holding. SPY, we're getting a little push here. Already. Look at Tesla. Little break outside the 20, rally. Right now we're breaking outside the 20. Watch buyers here. Let's see if they can hold this. This is the beauty about patterns right here. You guys see this? Break outside the 20, rally. Break outside the 20, rally. All right, we got 31322. SPY is just going to cook up there to PDH. Give us no clean entry. I really like seeing this red bar right here just still like holding. This area of value it's key. Look at this. Sellers have not been able to take that. Buyers just literally defended that low. But let's see. It's not over yet. Hold up, y'all. I just got to hit the bathroom. I'll be right back. All right, let's see. Let's see what's going on here. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. And you know what though? I'm honestly glad stuff like this happens during the lives, so you guys can get a better idea of how I deal with it. Like garbage price action, and then just rally out of it, right? Like it's just best just to remain patient, wait for a better setup, and continue on. Tesla here, buyers are still trying to defend this red bar right here that was ignored. Once again, just staying a little patient here. Got a great RBI in the morning off Tesla right there, but it was just so it was just moving so quick. It was just super extended. So, you know, just kind of in that sweet spot of just chilling, waiting for something better. SPY is pretty much a no-go for me for a little bit. Ready? Look at Tesla here. This honestly looks good. Look at the break outside the 20, rally. Break outside the 20, rally. SPY ripping up into PDH. Still just nothing that I really like. But you know what? At least we're getting some movement. That's what's important. We're getting some nice movement here. You know, we got that bounce here off open print on SPX. I'm still waiting for a potential long play here on Tesla. We're coming up into that 9. If buyers could take back that 9, we could probably get a nice move up. I feel like SPY is in rally mode. We're literally approaching all-time highs. Super healthy 5-minute trend here on SPX too. Look at that. Just super healthy, bouncing up there off the cloud. For what it's worth, this was a pretty valid red bar here that got ignored here on SPX. So it makes sense we're getting a nice little push there. Tesla getting a pretty strong push. Look at that. Boom. All right, let's see what happens right here. This right here is where we had crazy play yesterday on SPY. So I'm watching here, and I want to see what happens. I want to see what happens here as we come up here into PDH. Also want to see if Tesla here can just muscle through this. I think they can, honestly. I think Tesla's going to have some legs here. If Tesla could get back above that moving average too, 317 is definitely super highly probable. Previous day high. All right, so now when you approach a critical level, you got to approach this the right way. You got to be like, okay, yeah, we're approaching this level. How are we approaching it, though? We've pretty much rallied into it. We haven't seen a lot of selling. So I'm definitely sellers react here as we approach previous day high. We're pretty far away from that 1 hour. So let's see what sort of price action we get up here. All right, we've ripped into previous day high. Got a little bit selling as we got up there. Look at the 5-minute trend. Once again, we're a little extended here from the 1 hour. Tesla's coming up. RBI here on Tesla, and I'll definitely take a long play targeting 317. Might not get it. Got that 2-minute out right here. We're getting a nice little retest right here. Tesla is cooking. $15-minute time frame here. Really nice move. Boom. I want to point out here too, right? Like we were just talking about though. Look, break outside the 20, buyers held it, rally. Break outside the 20, buyers held it, rally. Like these are little things that tend to help me a lot, you know, like if we break outside the cloud, right? Instead of just immediately thinking, sure, I'm going, okay, you know, what if buyers hold it? Well, what happened previously? Okay. Definitely should have longed that RBI right there. I just don't like that extension there on the 1 hour. All right, watching SPY here too. This really isn't my ideal price action. We rally up here into PDH, getting a pullback. But you know what? Like we're at all-time highs, guys. We could get a massive rally here. We really could. We really could. We break above buying pressure here above PDH is gonna rally. But I mean, we're kind of a little extended here. So a pullback, a strong pullback is a possibility too. What do we got? We got 7 minutes left on this 1 hour candle, which is going to leave us with a pretty large gap here. So I'm definitely interested to see how that plays out. Boom. All right, let's see. Push into PDH. Tesla coming into the highs here. Getting some selling. Let's see what we get. Okay. SPY RBI. What if we get one? It's ultra pushed. It's ultra extended. A SPY RBI I mean, let's see if we get it. If we get it, we'll go from there. Might not be a bad play. It's super extended from the 1 hour. And I know it's like sometimes that can kind of limit you, but it's supposed to limit you. Okay. Like that's what I want everybody to know, right? Like I know I tend to miss a lot. Like sometimes I miss a lot of opportunities, and it's because if price action is not aligning with the principles that work for me, there's no point for me to trade. Let's see what happens here at 2 minute 20. Still just too extended. It's still super extended for me. But now we know we're getting a little bit more story here. We're getting selling. We're definitely getting some selling here off previous day high. We're coming in. Oh, a lot of selling. You guys see that? Tesla is just pushing. I'm trying to think in my mind how far can Tesla really go today? This thing, guys, this can go all the way up to 319. Honestly, I'm watching the 2-minute 20 right here. All right, let's see what SPY does. 2-minute 20. Notice where the moving average is. Just a little bit higher. So we got 2 minutes left on this 1 hour candle. I mean, this is definitely head and shoulders criteria. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Bam. This might get super bearish. Time will tell. Time will tell. We got a strong push. Orb is down here. Okay. Let's see. All right, Tesla coming into the ribby. Retesting it and pushing. Jeez, this thing's gonna just keep cooking. I might just hop in something small here just to see what happens. Jeez, Tesla is like just cooking. Look at this. Look at this. That's on me. I definitely should have longed right here with that 2-minute 20 false breakout. Look at that. False breakout, rally. False breakout, rally. That was beautiful. All right, so now we pull up the 1 hour. That's what I like to see. 1 hour's pulled up a little bit. Now we can watch SPY. Now some more moves open up, okay? We got to pull back possibly into the orb or outside that 20 EMA. Now we get a little more opportunity here. Trading is not a fast-paced game. Well, contrary to what many believe, trading is mega patience, ultra patience in this game. Like even a monk would struggle with trading. Like trading takes mega patience. You got to be very chill. You got to be able to watch setups breeze right past you, and you're just like, you know what I mean? Like you do nothing. Yeah, watch these buyers here at the 2-minute 20. It's just too extended for me. So, patient. Patient. Wait for the next one. See ya. On to the next is what it is. So far, we've taken one trade. It was a loss. It was a loss. But you know what? The execution was on point. We might have to get a little fancy today. I don't think it's going to be our traditional moving average cross, RBI, GBI. But let's see. Tesla, we might finally get a pullback here. I'm dizzy. Love the live streams, bro. I that makes me extremely happy. I appreciate you for that. We're definitely gonna be doing live streams a lot more here coming up soon. All right, what's happening here on SPY? Are they still talking about those robot taxis, Eric? That's crazy. We got robotic. We got. You took that Tesla with the 20 breakout. That's great play. I'm watching SPY here. What's the 5-minute look like here on SPY? Oh, good. I'm dizzy. Great play. I'm glad. I'm pumped you took that. I should have took it. It's okay though. 1048. Yes, that one. Look at that. 1048. We get one there. Let's see. Yep. 10. Oh. Hold on. SPY. Getting a little push. I like that off the 2-minute 20. That's not a bad long play there on SPY. Watching Tesla. Patience, patience, patience. Tesla with the retest of high of day right here. Pulling up that 1 hour. Let's see. Let's see what we get. See them buyers there on SPY, just they tried right there. Let's see if they can continue. All right. What time is it? 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. We're in. Tesla with the break above the high. Let's see if we get a pullback on Tesla. Jeez, this thing's been cooking. Been cooking. SPYs respecting 2-minute 20 right here. Todd, you hopping in that? That looks pretty. 2-minute 20. What's SPX telling me? I might hop in this. Oh. That is an RBI. 2-minute 20 into all-time high. What the heck? Nah. I'm sorry. I can't do it. It's just only because that 1 hour. And that's all right. It is what it is. It's probably... I like seeing the buyers. It could honestly pull it up. I'm watching SPX here. I might take... If I could get another little bounce here off that 2-minute 20, I might entertain something here. Getting it here on SPY. Buyers definitely ain't quite letting this thing go. This is where the chop comes in for, probably another 10, 15 minutes. That's okay. Staying patient. Wait for that next opportunity. What was it on Tesla last week? We waited till almost at the end of the day. Ended up being a monstrous move. And and this is the thing about trading. It's not about quantity. It's about timing. It's about quality. Don't just take something because you're getting antsy. This is something I struggle with. Like, if you guys want the truth, like when you're go live and you're trading, right? Like, the truth is obviously you want to perform, right? Like, I want to make sure we all get paid. So in my mind, I'm like, oh, I should take that, or no, it's a little battle, right? And it's similar to anything, right? In any part of your trading career, you got to ask yourself, right? Like, am I going to compromise my rules just to get in? Okay, and that's what's important, and I would rather not. It's for me, it's better to stay patient and show you guys the reality. Like, this is my reality. My reality is that I take a loss and then I'll be sitting sidelined for the next hour and a half. But when my strategy shows up, I'm gonna pull the trigger. So I like this. It looks like we're getting some chop. I want to see the 1 hour catch back up here a little bit. Let's see what the 1 hour looks like. Not terrible. Not beautiful. Are above 63542. We've come up into previous day high, so that's pretty cool. Let's see what Tesla's showing us. Bam! Look at this fucking thing. Holy shit. This thing is cooking. Boom, look at that. Nice RBI off the high right there. The 1 hour telling me this thing's gonna cook up to 317. That's a clean RBI right there on Tesla. Let me see. I want to see. Let's see. Pretty healthy 5-minute trend. Close above it. Let's see the pullback. Let's see what the pullback looks like for a possible long play here. I know it's super extended. But the 5-minute trend looks pretty good. Couldn't close outside of the RBI right there, though. This might be the bull trap. She might be the bull trap, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Pull back into it. Mm. 31.27. Damn, this thing's cooking. Boom. Boom. Who hopped in that? Look at that. Boom. Very nice push right there. All right, SPY. Watching this RBI here on SPY. Goodness. Let's see if we can get it. There's really no critical level, though. So it's subject to some chop. The 2 minute, that 20 is holding pretty well, though. So the first target would be up into PDH. Get Tesla here. Just rallied here. Clean RBI. Boom. So if you're in Tesla, you got to target 317 right there. That's what I would be targeting. I'd be targeting 317 playing that healthy trend up into 317. That thing is cooking and it is not looking back. It is not looking back. Look at that. I'd be very interested in what happens up there at 317. Let's see. SPY, definitely got an RBI here on SPY. It's just no critical level. And you know, so it's I'm still just sideline here on SPY. We got previous day high, which is all-time high up here. I didn't get in Tesla just because it's, once again, this has been the whole story this morning on Tesla. It's just super extended on the 1 hour time frame. And you know that what tends to happen is when you get pretty far away, you usually get pullbacks into it. Now today, that's not really the case. This thing's just ripping. But I would just rather not chase it. And that's just something that, you know, that's just a rule of mine. It's a great trade. It's a really good trade. I just, with that pull, I would rather wait until later when the 1 hour catches up, and then you usually can capture a little bit more of an explosive move. But that's a beautiful play right there on Tesla. I definitely should have gotten in that. And I'm still getting a little used, and like that principle that I just like, that extension principle, it works very well on SPY. And on Tesla, I'm starting to realize, I don't trade Tesla that often, but what I'm starting to realize is Tesla has a little bit more of a cushion when it comes to moving average extensions, right? Like when we're far away on Tesla, this thing usually will just it's not subject to the same rule I see on SPY. And there's a lot of other fundamentals that are variables, right? Like we have the robot taxi, which is adding a lot of buying pressure, stuff like that. So definitely should have gotten in it, didn't. I just really don't. I'm just not that. I just don't like this price action that much. Like SPY's PA is terrible. And that doesn't mean it won't get way better later. You know what I mean? Not a bad RBI right here, though. You could definitely take this. Let's see what the pullback into this RBI looks like. If we get it. Boom. There's SPY goes up to PDH. Boom. I like that we closed back above that moving average right there. That's definitely a pretty good sign that buyers are here. I like that this RBI is holding. And here comes the rally up here into PDH. Tesla is definitely probably helping fuel SPY as well. Look at these things. These things are just cooking. Previous day high right now is very super critical level. Super important level up here. This is literally all-time high. I think I was saying earlier too, like this Tesla could literally go up to 319 today on Tesla. We got this crazy gap too from earnings. So that's definitely like shifting. That definitely shifts the, you know, the market imbalance there. Just not really getting that, like, I'm just not getting that feeling I like with any of this on SPY or any, like, look, like rally up. There's no RBI on the way up here on SPY. Yeah, we get a red bar ignored right here. This might have some follow through. The 1 hour is super extended from it. You know, I guess in reality, it's just like kind of knowing what you like. This, Tesla definitely had some good opportunities. I just definitely kind of fumbled them. Gotta let SPY's choppiness kind of persuade me to stay away from Tesla, which, you know, is definitely, shit like that happens, right? You know, you're gonna see choppy price action over here. It's important to try not to let that affect you with your decision-making process. The biggest thing I think, if you ask me genuinely where I went wrong, is I should have longed right here off the 2-minute false breakout. That was definitely a great setup. I like how we broke out below it right here, rallied, and then we identified the same pattern right here, right, where we broke out below and rallied. So definitely strong buying here. I've been looking for a 2-minute 20 retest since, but I haven't been able to get one. Let's see. Yeah, that was definitely that was the sweet spot. And you know what I love about that right there, M Dizzy? This false breakout move was like, there's no way to plan it, right? It's something you see right here. Oh, look, sellers lose, rally. Then right here, sellers lose, rally. Now this thing's just rallying so much. What am I gonna do? Get in, you know, get in right here and cap, you know, yeah, that's probably a good scalp. It's just not really, you know, that repeatable. But yeah, look, here comes the rally up here until 317. That happens a lot to me too. Like, you know, I'll see something, it'll look great, but it's not my traditional 3-step approach. So I kind of stay away from it. And then when I miss it, I'm like, oh, and then the market will rally. And then I'll be like, damn, you know what? I'll end up missing most of it. And I'm like, yo, you know, well, it is what it is. And then I'll wait for later in the day, and then we'll end up capitalizing on a great move. You know, sometimes it just takes a pretty long time. And that's all right. This is how the game is. Look at SPY here. Yeah, just got, yeah, exactly. Once you got a system that works, you just got to stick to it. Yeah, I know. Look how far this thing's going. All the way up to 317. John G, what indicator on TradingView can I use instead of the hour you use on your platform? So I actually had a client of mine create this 1 hour 9 DEMA indicator. I don't believe there's one on TradingView. And if there is, it's going to have to be scripted. Here comes the break through 317. Damn. Time cooked. Still cooking. Yeah, that's on me. There was multiple entries here I could have got in on. Look at this. Red bar ignored. Boom. Damn. That's okay. So yeah, you're gonna I'm working on creating one though, John. I'm working on creating an indicator like this for TradingView. We have other ones like for the pit numbers and for open print and all that on our platform. Look at that push. SPY is just garbage. Look at this. SPY is like just like vomiting all over the place. Damn. Damn. All right, let's see what SPX telling us. There still might be some good opportunity. So getting a little bit of selling here. All right, next target on Tesla is 319. We literally could see 319. Yeah, 243. I want to see what them sellers do. Probably nothing. Look where the EMA cloud is on the larger time frame. You know, it could easily get sucked up into that. Search double EMA on TradingView. You can change it from the chart setting to 1 hour. Oh, that's awesome. Graham, thank you. That is awesome information right there. Let me write that down. I get that question asked to me constantly. Yo, look at SPY. Look at SPI push. Hold on. Look at that. I think this looks pretty good. Hold on. I might hop in something here. I really like that candle. I like seeing this RBI get held too. The 1 hour's itching up a little bit. Look at that. 2 minute bounce right there off the 20. I think I am. Give me a minute. JSAL. Double EMA. Change. Chart. Setting. You're the man, Graham. I appreciate you for that. All right, so now I'm waiting if I want to take this long here. Let me see. Let me see. Well, you know what? I tell you what, sellers are trying and buyers are showing a lot of force. I like the bounce here off the 20s. The 20s somewhat getting respected here. If I pull out SPY, you'll see. Look at this off the 20. I mean, it's choppy, but we're getting some play here. I'll take this RBI if I get it. Yeah, I'm taking this long. This will be my next trade. All right, I'm gonna try a long here on SPX, and I'm gonna put my stop right outside the EMA cloud. Let's see what we get. Playing into previous day high. I'm looking to target previous day high, and I'm looking to target 63657. This one, you just got to use the EMA cloud as your stop. It's really trades like this. I'm trying to use the larger time frame in the overall context to capitalize. I really liked how this red bar that got ignored was continued to get ignored. I want to see us get above the moving average here. See if we get it. Second trade of the day. Let's see what we get. It's been a pretty challenging week. We were able to capitalize great yesterday and the day before. So, you know, this all at the end of the day, all you could do is wait for your system and execute. Looking to play into all-time highs right here. You know, every once in a while, you got to play an all-time high. You know what I'm saying? If buyers have showed a lot of strength, if we could get a valid push in an all-time high and above, I think we could do pretty well today. I really like this push right here. And I'm always subject to adding in too. And I tell you what, if we close back above the moving average right here, guys, we are going to cook. All right, let's get it. Trading SPX here, looking to target PDH. I like that red bar ignored. The biggest reason why I got in this trade was when this candle came down here, it got sucked right up. Buyers really held that. So SPY's kind of been a chop fest all day. Let's see if it can come through and perform here. Very nice push. Very, very nice. Look at this in the all-time high. First target hit. Boom. Let's see what we get. Let's see here on SPX if we can get a crazy breakout right here. Super quick move. This is one of the reasons why I like trading SPX too, is you tend to get in and out extremely quick. Yes, Ishmael, you are right. This is definitely a prior day selling point. But at the same time, you got to ask yourself how you're approaching it. Buyers take this level, we could see a crazy push. And right now, I'm going to be more focused on the EMA cloud in my moving averages. I definitely want to see what price can do here as we approach this level. It's definitely going to be a good battle. Watching that 2-minute 20, I want to see how that holds right there. Yeah, if this 2-minute 20 continues to hold, we're going to get a crazy pop. Crazy pop. Once again, this is why we don't just assume sellers are going to take it. Instead, we like to play our moving averages into it. Definitely this is definitely a key spot though. Let's see. Another RBI right here, and I'll add in. Once again, guys, if anybody is looking to trade with us, take advantage of the Trader Bootcamp special. Hop on our team, get a bunch of one-on-one sessions breaking down our strategy, what it is we look for each and every single day. This is a super valuable resource, right? Click the link below, check out I'll send you the data reports on our strategy. so that you know what to look for, how to trade it, how to execute it. Get involved. This is a super valuable resource right here. Super valuable. Got a pretty tight stop loss on this. I'll keep it. Let's see. Only thing I don't like about this is how far that 1 hour is. What time? 12:32. Let's get the pop in the all-time high. Let's go. Push. If we close back above that moving average, we're going to get some heat. All right, watching that 2-minute 20 on SPY as well. I want to use that to guide me. We got here. 390. And I'm watching this too. You guys see this pattern, how we break below it and then rally. Break below it, rally. So that's what I'll be looking for. I'll probably, realistically, I'll keep my stop. Let's see. 63573. Once again, not risking a lot. Keep my stop right there, 63573. To play this move into all-time high. Fall below. This is the key level right here. Fall below the 2-minute 20. You can pop. All right, let's see. All right, we fell below it. Let's see what happens. Fell below it. Longing straight in the previous day high. Might not have been the best move. That's all right, though. Let's see. And we're a bit extended from that 1 hour. Buyers got to do, they got to show some strength here. Let's see if they can do it. and she's looking a little weak. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep my stop where I'm supposed to, right outside that red bar. If we get clipped, we get clipped. I keep my stop right 635. 6.9. Yeah, 635. Yeah, a little bit outside this EMA cloud. Let's give it a little. I'm gonna give it a little bit. Definitely. Yeah, Tesla's just cooking. Definitely should have just traded Tesla. But that's okay. That's all right. Let's see what these let's see what can happen over here. I know I let my 1 hour rule kind of keep me away from entertaining Tesla. You know, and that's the thing though, right? Like sometimes you're gonna have certain rules, you know, make sure you follow them. Yeah, it probably might fill the gap. It probably will. Look. Yeah, look at this. This thing just won't stop. Happening is those robo taxis must be amazing. I'm gonna put my stop on this thing like right here. 635. Yeah, 635, 69. Yeah, that one fell down a little bit more than usual. Let's see it. Yeah, this is crazy on Tesla. Yeah, this SPY trade is not looking good whatsoever. It's not not that good of. It's just it just doesn't really have the momentum, at least not right now. It's just that the market is just super slow, very slow right now. I think everybody's just trading Tesla. But you know what? Sometimes you just gotta let it play out. All right, let's see if this RBI can hold here. Just notice how that 2-minute cloud too on Tesla is just like, that thing is just holding exceptionally well. I feel like that's my goal. My goal every day is to watch price and to just notice patterns and be, oh, okay, this is holding very well. All right, I'm going to trade with it. Okay, cool. Or, and you know what? It's also important to remind yourself, not every day is going to give you amazing price action. So don't blow the account just because price action is not that good. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like, it's the biggest thing for me is to remind myself, okay, you know what? If today's not that good of a day, I'm going to keep my stops high and tight. I'm not going to put myself in a vulnerable position, and we'll see what happens come Monday. You know, the goal is never to put yourself in a crazy spot. I'm looking to get out of this long play here in a little bit. I don't want to let this go against me too much. I'm down 23% on this trade. The volume's just not there. I wanted to play in the previous day high, hopefully get a crazy push above it, but we're just, the 1 hour's nowhere close. It just doesn't have the legs I was looking for. I'm not out of it yet. Let's see. Yeah, that's... Yeah. All right. Yep. I just cut that long. Just cut that long. It's not worth sitting around waiting for. You know what, guys? I appreciate you guys coming. I think it's time, you know, it's important to know when to trade, when not to trade. These market conditions. Tesla honestly had some great plays today. I just really, honestly, I should have traded them. I didn't like the 1 hour relationship. And then SPY was just horrible price action, absolute horrible price action today. I went long in the morning, got stomped out, and then I took another long play, got stomped out. The price action's just not there. And the last thing you want to do is force setups, right? So it was important for me today to keep my stops high and tight, and I did a great job doing that. And you know what? It is what it is. The key thing is not to put yourself in any vulnerable scenario so that you can't trade Monday. You know what I mean? Keep your stops high and tight. I appreciate you guys coming. I appreciate the love and support. Make sure you take advantage of everything HVT offers. Make sure you click those links below. Get more affiliated with our strategy, okay? And subscribe to that free mini course, all right? So I love you guys. Thank you for coming. I'll see you guys in the next one.